Hair color, it's revolutionary. It's one of its kind. And the real beauty of it is that it takes you no longer than a regular shave, and it's almost undetectable thanks to its powerful ammonia-free gel solution. This all-in-one bottle is a never-before-seen solution when it comes to hair coloring, because literally all it takes is 5 minutes. You twist, you shake, you crack, and then you just apply it on the hair with the brush nozzle that comes with it already. Again, that's an entire 5-minute process. That your fathers and your grandparents, they never had the chance to do this, and this is why so many men don't take this step, just because it was such a hassle to color your hair back in the day. Now, this is the coolest part. If you guys want to try this out for yourself or for somebody you know, you can go to check out the L'Oreal Paris Shade Matcher tool, where with using augmented reality, they're able to see what exact shade you need to apply or purchase so you can apply it to your hair, and every time you do, it can last for up to 6 weeks. So you really only have to do this about once every month and a half. Boys, if you want to start tackling your gray hairs early, I'm going to have this new Men Expert One Twist hair color linked down below. You guys can pick it up, check it out, buy it online, or buy it at your local stores. Again, if you want to check it out, it'll be linked down below. Number 3, I want you to start learning how to control your body hair. Look, it's no surprise, as you age, you also start growing more hair, especially in your facial region and in your pubic hair when it comes into your body and private regions. As you age, these are things that your dad probably never stopped and told you how to maintain your body part areas. But every single area in your body, whether it's your armpits, your private region, your chest, and your abdomen, and more importantly, your face, needs to be maintained. It's part of a hygienic process. See, when you let it run amok, not only are you increasing the chances of sweating more during the day, of smelling more, creating more BO, but it also doesn't look as pleasing, and it makes you look older. See, when you learn how to maintain your body hair, you're going to reduce some of those signs of aging while also being more hygienic to cut out any bad smells or any sweating. And if you have even a little bit of tonality, you're going to look more shredded. Which takes it to number 4, fighting back hair loss. This one's a big one. Almost every dude is scared of hair loss and starts dealing with hair loss in their mid-20s. I think it's like 2 in 3 guys will experience some form of hair loss by the time they hit 30 years old. And see, almost all these aging tips that I'm talking about, this is stuff that you need to start doing today. See, because you're going to see the signs today, but most men will ignore them today because they're not drastic. And then slowly and gradually, as time goes on, by the time you're 30, 35, now you have a receding hairline you cannot hide, and you're trying to fly to Turkey to get a hair transplant. I'm trying to avoid you from having to do that and save you the time and the pain. Instead, when you see those early signs of hair loss, or when you see, yo, my dad, my uncle, and everybody in my family is losing their hair, chances are this hair loss that I'm seeing is going to lead me to hair loss as well. When you see those signs, that's when you take action. That's when you start looking at resources and things that you can start applying to make sure you stop and reduce any hair loss. And finally, boys, number 5, it's using moisturizer. Super crucial. I've talked about this before, but I don't just want you to use it on your face. See, a big mistake that a lot of guys will do, especially women too, is that they'll only use moisturizer on your face. And moisturizer is key to keeping your face hydrated so your skin looks smooth, there's no cracks, there's no fine lines and wrinkles. But when you only apply to your face, other areas of your body will start showing signs of aging before your face does, like your neck, your hands, your arms. This is why I've always talked about, as soon as you step out the shower, that your skin is dewy, it's nice and hydrated, you've already dried off. This is when you're supposed to apply a body lotion to lock in and seal the hydration, as well as your face moisturizer. And if you do this step every single day, you start early now, I promise you, boys, your skin, down the road, it's going to be flawless. And that's basically it for me today, boys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, if you guys want to check out our sponsor, L'Oreal, they're going to be linked down below as well. That's it for me today. See you next time.
What's up, gentlemen? So the other day I get this frantic email from one of our friends that is super upset because he thinks that his Big Al has actually gotten smaller. And he wanted to know if there's anything specific I could think of that could be causing this horrible situation. And I thought to myself, yes, there are 10 manhood mistakes that are damaging Big Al and the twins that we're going over today. Gentlemen, if you're ready to be better to Big Al and the boys, why don't you drop me one of those? The first manhood mistake, messing up your package, gentlemen, is that you are fat. And there are 2 reasons why being overweight is horrible for Big Al and the boys. Number 1, of course, is the size. The bigger you are, the smaller Big Al is actually going to be, because like what I've talked about before. Think of this as Big Al, right? This is your body. As you gain fat, look what happens exactly. Your body fat pushes out, making a little teeny weeny, gentlemen. You lose weight, of course, Big Al's going to be big, strong, and you're going to expose the man meat. Now, the second thing we got to talk about in terms of being overweight is testosterone production. When you are overweight, this is absolutely destroying your body's ability to produce testosterone. Testosterone, that mythical, magical male hormone that we want and that is amazing, is critical for Big Al being big, strong, your sex drive being awesome, but also sperm production. Speaking of testosterone, the second mistake, gentlemen, is taking any type of anabolic steroids or extra testosterone that you and your body do not need. Your bodies are going to look awesome, but your balls are going to look super small and tiny after you experience testicular atrophy, which is not super sexy. Now you're like, yo, why are my balls shrinking? The reason is because you're giving your body extra. Your body is amazing. Your balls, oh my God, they're so freaking smart. When your body is functioning properly, your balls are like, yo, I'm going to produce testosterone. But if you're going to give me extra, I don't want to work any harder than I have to, and so I'm going to shut down. The shutting down makes them shrink. Sometimes everything returns to normal and everything is aight, and your boys are like, all right, I'm back, baby, I'm back and I'm ready for action. But a lot of times they don't. You just got to understand that if you're going to roll the dice, sometimes those dice are not going to be as awesome. You know what I just did? Lowered my testosterone levels, because that's what happens when you drink out of plastics. Guys, a lot more data and research is coming out that shows that EDCs, or endocrine disrupting chemicals, that are actually found in plastics are leaching into the water that you're actually drinking. And unfortunately, these EDCs, or endocrine disrupting chemicals, are wreaking havoc on your reproductive action, not to mention your testosterone levels. And since we're talking about water, gentlemen, we got to talk about the 4th thing that is absolutely destroying Big Al's ability to be rock solid and gigantic, and that is dehydration. The majority of you, each and every one of you, not everybody, but most of you, are dehydrated. The problem is that when you're dehydrated, bad things happen. You don't have as much blood volume going through your body, which means you're not going to have as much blood flowing to the main vein. Cigarettes, all right?